How's it going, folks? This is Way-Acoustic, back with another lesson and an absolute classic as always. Today we've got Fleetwood Mac and Go Your Own Way. I get loads of requests for Fleetwood Mac and I don't know why, I've never done one before, so this is one of my personal favourites, so I thought I'd get this one up. It's a nice sort of capoed up version. There is one bar chord in, but as you always say, if you're just getting into bar chords, this, maybe would be the ideal song. Now I'm going to post the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern up on my Patreon page as always, so there'll be a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that works, you just sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you can afford. It's all very much appreciated, helps fund these lessons, and it gives you access to all the chords, the lyrics and the strumming patterns to the songs. And there's some sort of exclusive stuff that's up there as well that isn't currently on YouTube, scales and riffs and licks and things like that. So, and you can print them off, so like I say, go over and check that out. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you are subscribed, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell somewhere down there to get notified every time I post a video up. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Way-Acoustic Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as we always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see, you're going to want the capo on the 3rd fret, okay? And while we're talking about capos, I've just recently purchased a new capo by G7th. This is a new performance-free capo. Bit bling for me, very Puff Daddy. I've had a gold-plated one, and it's also done, if you can see that, got my sort of name on the top of it, which you can have personalised. So if you want to go over and check those out, I will put a link in the description below, so go over and check the website out. Make an ideal birthday or Christmas present if you want to get your name personally sort of inscribed on the top. And great capos, if you've got an expensive guitar, these are a very good capo to use. They're very sturdy, they're not like a cheap capo where they might mark the back of the neck, so we're highly recommended. I've been using these for about 20 years now, so I thought I'd upgrade to, like I say, a very bling one. Okay, so your first chord is going to be a D chord. Now if you want to keep it true to the song, it's good to sort of, palm mute that first chord, just doing downstrokes. And occasionally we'll lift that second finger off to put the little embellishment in, particularly when we start strumming into the verse, putting the D sus2 in. So the verse chords, I'll just do the intro, so you got that. So that's a downstrokes on the D. So then we start with a D. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. We go to an A chord, then to a G. How can I ever change that I feel? Back to the D, D sus2. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Go to the A again then, G. How can I, when you won't take it from me? Okay, so on that A chord, occasionally I do another little embellishment where I'll take the 3rd finger off and put that back on again, so we do an A sus2 and then back to an A. So a little bit like the D, how we do that, a D sus2 back to the D. So just adds a little bit more in there, I think. So if we just show you how that works, it's going to be loving you isn't the right thing to do. See that there? How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? Okay, now the chorus is going to be a B minor. This is where your bar chord comes in, a G, and then we're going to go to an A chord. So it'll go, you can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Tell me why. Let me go back into another verse there. Okay, so the A in the chorus, I tend to, another little embellishment you can do is an A sus4 and then back to an A again. So we got, you can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. much it. We got a verse, a chorus, then we got another verse and a chorus, and then after the second chorus we got this little guitar solo that basically goes over a G and a D chord. Outro of the song with the the guitar solo where it builds up, it's basically going over the chorus chord, so okay, so that just leaves us with a strumming pattern. Now I mix it up a little bit as I go along. A good guide pattern will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, which works on most of the chords. So okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that out. I think that's one of those tunes, if you don't like that, you don't like music. And I don't know why I've not done a Fleetwood Mac song before. This is the first one, so thanks everyone who's requested them. But this is one of my personal favourites. A bit, bit more of a rocky side to Fleetwood Mac. Absolutely love this one. So if you do want any more Fleetwood Mac or anything 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar, so the easiest way to put a request in is put a comment in the comments below, or if you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot and I do have to henpick them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. Another thing that keeps this channel going, thanks everyone who's subscribed. I'll quickly mention it again. If you want to hit that little notification bell somewhere down there, you'll get notified every time I post a video up, and you can keep up to date. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it, but if you want to get access to all the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns, as well as other things that you can print off, there's a link to that in the description, also a link in the comments, so go over and check that out. And I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson really soon. Take care.